Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give us a call if you guys are looking to improve your credit score, lower your car payment, buy a car, trade in a car. If you're looking to purchase your first home, if you're looking to purchase a rental property, we can help you. Give us a call today, 877-205-7771. Talk to you guys soon, and thanks again.
Hello everyone, this is Calvin Russell, CEO and founder of 850 Club Credit Consultation. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today we're going to talk about how the new Apple credit card may change the game for a lot of major banks, investment banks, to get more involved into consumer credit cards. Let's go into it. So if you haven't heard the news, major news in the financial industry, Apple is coming out with a credit card, and you're probably thinking, what's the big deal? Well, a lot of major brands are coming out with credit cards. We know Uber just came out with one recently. Avant.com, who specialize in personal loans, they now have come out with a consumer credit card, which, by the way, you can apply for as a soft pull and things of that sort. So I think that this is a major game changer, mainly because not just because they're Apple. Of course, we know Apple, a lot of people have their phones, their devices. You know, they've been out for a very long time. They have a great share of the market as far as technology goes. So they have that aspect of it. People have already been using Apple Pay. With that being said, a lot of people have been using, Samsung Pay and Google Pay and all these other paying sources out there. So it's nothing new, right? But at the same time, this creates another golden opportunity for a lot of people to be involved in that can really take an advantage of, the changes that are making. So number one, Goldman Sachs, who's going to be actually financing, pretty much being the financial backing of the credit card. So it seems like they're going to be using this almost like a department store type of deal. That's how it's going to show on the credit report, is my guess. Usually when the originator of the credit card is not the financier of the credit card, then it's going to show as, of course, Goldman Sachs, and it's going to show, Apple. Okay, just like when you have, let's say, a Victoria's Secret card or a Kay Jewelers card or a Kohl's card, it's going to show, the name of the bank as well as the name of the department store. Okay, so I don't think that it's going to play that major of a role, because we know Apple's not going to go anywhere. So don't trip about that. I just of course, anytime you have another entity involved, it has to show a slash, between the companies and show on your credit report when that time does come. So that's number one. Number two is, of course, Goldman Sachs. For those who don't know, they spend a lot of their time in investment banking. Of course, Goldman Sachs, they're one of the banks not to go too far back in time, but around 2008, they're one of the many banks that had gotten in trouble because of the whole mortgage, crisis and things of that. So which bank did get in trouble, right? But they spent a lot of time in the high, income sections, in America, let's be honest. So some of us may not have done any type of business with Goldman Sachs. But if you've been watching lately, in the past, I would say 2 years, they've now dipped into the consumer personal loan side of things to become more familiar, with of a household name. So if your credit score is over 680 and above, you probably be getting some things in the mail about getting a personal loan with them. This is something that they've never done before, and it's a soft pull. So I think that that's major as well. And so, of course, for those who don't know, a soft pull, also known as a soft inquiry, meaning that you can apply for a personal loan with Goldman Sachs without it affecting your personal score. Okay, and then once they show you the terms and the payments, then they will do the hard pull. Why do I bring that up? Well, because that also increases the chances of the Apple credit card, being a soft pull, just to see if you can get approved for it, as well as the credit limit. And of course, assuming that you decide to accept the terms, then they will do a hard pull. That's just my assumption, since Goldman Sachs is doing the financing for it, and they've already switched over to the soft pull platform. I think that that's major. Okay, so number three, of course, we also know that one of the biggest things that they're pushing is going to be no fees. We're not just talking like just the regular, like, normal fees, right? Of course, you're going to have interest, because they have to make some money if there's no money being borrowed, and of course they're waiting to get paid back. But I think this is major, because now the first of course, consumer credit card that Goldman Sachs is doing is not only just with Apple, but at the same time, they're not charging an annual fee. Goldman Sachs is right up there with, prestigious banks like Chase and, there's a lot of these major, financial corporations. But at the same time, this puts you in a very good position if you want to take advantage of no annual fee. More than likely, there's not going to be an authorized user fee. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Then, of course, you have no over the limit fees. That's major because a lot of times people go over the limit, whether it's balancing, transferring some balances, which brings me to my next point. There's no balance transfer fees. I'm trying to say that 3 times, right? And so I think that that's major. So of course, that's one of the biggest things that a lot of people are kind of going into. If you paid attention to the credit card market recently, Avant was kind of doing the same thing. Then they introduced, of course, an annual fee. But then you had the Pedal credit card, which is doing something very similar. So these new credit cards are now coming out. They're more consumer friendly. Why? Consumers are more smarter about credit cards. Back in the day, the banks controlled, more so, I would say, the mental capacity for a lot of people because they made it feel like, well, without us, you can't do anything. But now it's all about how consumers feel. And if consumers say, listen, I don't like this card, for whatever reason, a lot of people won't move forward with getting that credit card or establishing that relationship with that bank. This is major things to kind of pay attention to, especially considering that a lot of people that already have Apple products, they're probably going to be the first ones to get notified, as changes start to come about. So again, they look at every part of the market versus Goldman Sachs. They were really looking at a lot of people that was like getting semi-retired, retired, or very high incomes. Now it kind of brings it to where that middle class is, which is what Apple is. Apple serves everybody. So, and Goldman, of course, this is a new territory for them. So this is a great segue, a great partnership for them to make this work. And of course, as we, who knows, I may even grab one. I don't have an iPhone and things of that sort. My mom is a big, Apple person. My sister is, my entire family is. So, but either way, I don't want to go into all that because then I'll start losing subscribers because Apple versus Samsung and things of that sort. I'm kidding. So, but either way, if you like this video, like it. You want to share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe as we have nothing but great content on the way. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.